What do you think about the idea that we can become so obsessed with improving our lives that we actually forget to love the life we're living in right now? Recently, I celebrated my 28th birthday with my friends and family. And it was a beautiful day filled with hugs and laughter. Truly a moment that you would be grateful for and that makes you feel truly alive. And normally I'm quite a positive person, but recently with a bit more reflecting, some negative thoughts crept in. Despite a wonderful year with loads of growth for myself, I started reflecting on my life in a more negative setting. Thoughts about where I am, where I currently am, and versus where I thought I should be by now. I started reflecting about some goals I set for myself years ago, some milestones that would make me feel successful and fulfilled. Maybe you felt this way too. Even though when things are going extremely well for us, there's still this little voice in the back of our mind, whispering about the things we haven't achieved yet.
But from the bottom now we are a little bit higher from the bottom.
I realized I was so focused on the goals that were still so far out of reach that made me completely overlook the things that I did accomplish and the happiness and joy and love of the present moment. So I started thinking maybe I can get obsessed with improving my life so much that I actually forget to love the life we're living in right now. We tie our happiness to external factors, the accomplishments, achievements, the validation of others, those little checkboxes life and society throws at us that we should be ticking off, like getting a relationship and buying a house. And when life doesn't turn out exactly like our expectations, we get disappointed. Even though you're celebrating a beautiful 28th birthday with friends and family, that is the definition of true happiness, you can still feel disappointment through all of that. But here's something I'm learning on this journey. True happiness comes from within, not from where you are in life, not from what you've achieved, not from the people who like you and validate you. True happiness is how you can relate to yourself and your unique path. And this sounds completely vague, right? What does that even mean? But let me explain a little bit more. I realized that in always reaching for the next step on the ladder, that I might be missing the view from where I stood. It's like hiking up a beautiful mountain where you're so fixated on reaching the summit that you might be missing the view along the way. And then I thought to myself, if we're always chasing the next goal, then we might be telling ourselves that where we are right now is not good enough. And that's a heavy thought to carry around. As a performance coach, I deeply value growth and setting goals. But I also came to understand that if we are so fixated on a certain outcome, we might be disappointed and it will take away from the joy of the process. That we might need to pivot a little and readjust our milestones and goals that we set for ourselves, even though that's not the exact desired outcome that we thought we might reach or have. So I've decided to pivot a little, practice a gentle detachment, not because I care any less, but to let go of those strict expectations of where I should be. I'm learning to love where I am right now and to appreciate all the things that I did accomplish. Really focusing on the things that I can control. My attitude, my effort, showing up each day with discipline and positivity. That has given me peace. Really letting go of the what ifs has given me the freedom to embrace what is. And this mindset doesn't just apply to personal goals, also to relationships, to daily experiences. Think about it. If we are expecting others to behave a certain way or to follow our exact plans, then we are setting ourselves up for frustration because we don't know what will happen, right? And if we are letting go of the expectations, then we are building a certain resilience and openness to these unexpected scenarios that are coming our way. I've come to believe that one of the more impactful journeys we can take is inward. Getting to know ourselves better, really doing the things that make us happy, taking good care of our health and being completely present. It's about building that confidence and self-love as we grow and evolve, while also appreciating and accepting where we are in the current moment. And that's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? Trying to learn and improve as we go along, while also loving where we are in the current moment. But maybe that's the secret ingredient to this whole self-development journey. Really letting go of the idea that happiness is at some far distant version of ourselves, and accepting that where we are right now is already enough. Just think about it. When is enough enough? Feed the mind, the body, and the soul, as one cannot function without the other. I love you all, and much love.